Do you feel like your emotions are out of control? Like everything outside of you has power over how you feel? If you want real strength, you need to understand this. You control your mind, not the world around you. When you realize that, you'll find the strength you need to handle life's chaos. You might think, can you actually control your emotions? Here's how you control your emotions. And yeah, this will be brutal and straight to the point. First, control what you can, ignore the rest. Ever had plans completely ruined by something you couldn't control? Let's say you're planning an outdoor event and it starts raining. Can you stop the rain? No. But can you change how you react? Absolutely. You can freak out and let it ruin your day, or you can pivot, move the event inside, or just enjoy the rain. When you get hit with bad news or a setback, ask yourself, can I control this? If the answer is yes, then do something about it. If the answer is no, accept it, move on, and stop wasting your energy. Life feels a lot easier when you stop trying to control what's out of your hands. Instead, focus on what you can actually change. Pause before you react. Today's world moves fast. We're expected to reply to texts, emails, and comments instantly, but here's the truth. Reacting too quickly often leads to regret. Let's say someone sends you a message that ticks you off. Your gut reaction might be to fire back an angry response. But if you take a step back and breathe for a second, you might realize it's not worth the drama. Pausing gives you a chance to control your emotions before they control you. It's not about suppressing your feelings, but understanding them. Ask yourself, why am I mad? Is this really about what was said or something deeper? Reflection is the difference between reacting and responding. It's how you avoid unnecessary arguments and gain a deeper understanding of both yourself and the people around you. Leaders, successful people, they all master this skill. They think before they speak or act, and that's why they get ahead. Practice dispassion. You know that feeling when life is throwing every possible emotion at you? 1 second, you're happy, the next you're pissed off. But guess what? You can practice staying calm no matter what. Dispassion doesn't mean you don't feel anything. It just means you don't let your emotions control you. Imagine watching a movie. You might get yourself fully immersed into the story, but deep down, you know it's just a movie. You're observing, not living it. That's how you need to treat your emotions. Be engaged, but don't let them dictate your life. Life is full of drama and unexpected things, but it's not worth getting worked up over every little thing. Practice stepping back and viewing situations objectively. When you're not driven by your emotions, you make smarter decisions, and you'll feel a lot more balanced. Will this matter in 2 years? When something goes wrong, it can feel like a big deal at the moment. Maybe someone insulted you, or you had a bad day at work. But here's a reality check. Will this still bother you in 5 years? Most of the time, the answer is no. That annoying comment someone made? You won't even remember it. That argument with a friend? It'll probably be resolved by then. But when we're caught up in the heat of the moment, we let minor stuff consume us. Whenever you feel yourself getting worked up, ask, will this matter in 2 years? If it won't, let it go. Focus on things that will actually matter in the long run, like relationships, personal growth, and experiences that shape who you are. Obstacles are opportunities. Life is full of obstacles. You can either let them defeat you, or you can use them to grow. Lost your job? Maybe it's a chance to find a career you actually enjoy. Got rejected? Maybe it's an opportunity to work on yourself and come back stronger. Every challenge holds a lesson if you're willing to see it. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is powerful. It shifts your focus from what you don't have to what you already do. And when you focus on the good in your life, you feel more content even when things aren't perfect. Gratitude keeps you grounded. It reminds you that life isn't about constantly chasing the next big thing. By recognizing the good in your life now, you stop focusing on what's missing. But what if none of these work? Then you can manage your emotional response afterward. This can be tough, though. Quick fixes like bottling up your emotions or using substances might make things worse long term. Better options include taking a walk, doing some deep breathing, or talking to someone you trust. The more you practice these, the easier they get. Just noticing your emotions and where they come from is already a big step toward controlling them. Now, should you always try to stay in a good mood? Not necessarily. It depends on what you mean by a good mood. It's easy to think we should avoid sadness and frustration, but no emotion is purely good or bad. They're either helpful or not, depending on the situation. For example, feeling sad when a friend shares a loss helps you connect with and support them. On the other hand, forcing yourself to smile through an annoying but one-time event might make sense. Emotional reactions like getting angry after a fight aren't really the problem. They're just normal feelings. The real problem happens when we let those emotions take over or mix them up with what's actually wrong. Instead of focusing on being mad, you should figure out what the real issue is, maybe a misunderstanding or hurt feelings. By keeping your emotions separate from the actual problem, you can handle things better and not let your feelings make things worse. The key is balance. You don't want to ignore your emotions, but you don't have to be happy all the time either. Studies show that obsessing over happiness can make things worse. It can lead to feeling guilty or frustrated about being upset or disappointed that you're not happier. It's okay to feel sad sometimes. Reappraising the situation helps you accept those feelings and remind yourself that things will get better. If you like this video, hit the like button. It helps others find this content, and that helps me too. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.